Hi. Hi. Thanks for attending this interview.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So let us begin the interview with Mr. So my name is Jared. I came from Penang. My age is 21 for this year, and my religion is Chinese. Is Buddha. My religion is Buddha. My race is in Chinese. I'm actually a student from UOW Penang University College. The purpose of our interview is to understand the view of religion community to the problem of pregnancy and abortion. So can you introduce yourself?
Yeah, my name is Kuben. My age is 23. I'm from KU student, and my religion is Hindu. Then my race is Indian. Then that's all.
Okay. So let's proceed to the first question. So can I surrogate question? What is the role of your religion in everyday life?
In everyday life, according to my Indian religion, there is a term that praying in early morning is a good thing because to start off your day without any problem, issues, and all that. So in my religion, that's considered as a main thing in my religion.
So okay, let's proceed to the second question. From your religion perspective that you believe in, actually what are the teachings that you learn from that religion that apply in your daily life?
Okay, I learned that apply in your daily life. Okay, then moral values from religion like respect older peoples, then good having a good thought, and live together with peace and harmony without any problems and issues and all that.
Okay. So okay, we know that the problem of abortion and baby dumping is actually among teenagers is increasing and not prevailing, but the problem will still persist until the present day. So for this question, in your opinion, what are the contributing factors that causes baby dumping in the current situation?
In my point of view, I would say that parents they're giving over space to their kids, so that it lead them to do bad things like this. So they should monitor their attitudes and all that. Other than that, I would say their friend zone. They must be a particular in choosing their friend zone to enhance the this kind of issues lah. Because bad friends can lead them to do bad things and all that.
Okay. So can I actually try to describe and explain the situation of a baby that is being done by the maternal parents after the baby was rejected by them?
In that case, I would say the baby will be tarnished among the community. Then the baby will be isolated from the community since it is thrown by their parents, own parents. So there will be a disgrace for their babies in the community, among the community.
So the baby future will be quite disturbing.
Yeah.
So, okay. So another question from your religious perspective, can you actually explain or describe the role of punishment religion in resolving this community problem?
Punishment. When it comes to punishment, I would suggest that send the victim to the counseling session to what are the real problem and to ask detail about their problems and all that. And then by Malaysian law, they can be penalized with jailing them for lifelong or caning them, something like that.
I see. So one last question. So can you actually give some tips to those teenagers in terms of religion in preventing or avoiding those or that negative social phenomena on teenagers for these days?
Okay, I think make sure parents taught them the good morality from the small age until the teenage, so this kind of issues won't be happen. And then they can send them to the centers, religion centers, which are teaching them good thoughts and attitudes towards their growing path and all that.
Okay, I see. So I think that's also thank you.
Thank you.
Again, thank you.
So my name is Simon. I come from Penang. My age is 22 this year, and my religion is Christian. And I'm a Chinese. I'm a student from KDU. No, last time it's KDU. Now it's called UOW, which located beside MGS there, which is UOW Penang, Malaysia KDU University College. Yeah. So the purpose of my interview will be understanding the view of the religion community to problem of pregnancy and abortion, like why ladies or women abort their child, like dumping their babies. Yeah. So can you introduce yourself? What is your name, sir?
My name is Hugo.
Oh, Hugo.
I am 29.
Are you a Malaysian citizen?
Yes,
Oh. And what race are you?
I am Chinese, but I am a Christian.
What do you do for a living?
I am currently studying engineering at UOW in KDU.
Can I ask you a few questions like what is the role of religion in your daily life?
What is the role of religion in my life? I guess it's because we are Christians, and before this, I actually wasn't a Christian. I was a Buddhist before this, and I came to accept Christ when I was 19. So I would say that the role of religion in my life right now just help me be a better person.
So what teachings do you apply in your daily life?
For me right now, I am taking a baptism class every week because one of the core teachings that Christianity tells the disciples is that if we are sure about faith, that we should proclaim it and that we should basically do baptism, because I wasn't a Christian before this, so this is a big step for me, and trying to be sure about my faith. And
But wait, what's baptism? Like, people don't understand.
baptism is basically you telling the world that you are a Christian. That it's your declaration to the world that you're a Christian. So before you want to be baptized, you need to go for classes to make sure that you understand what it means to be a Christian, and make sure that you are ready to commit and devote your life to Christ.
So, do you know that currently baby dumping among teenagers and women is increasing and it's a constant problem until today. In your opinion, right, what do you think is the factor that causes dumping of babies in this current situation?
I think for me, from a Christian point of view, it's because basically they don't appreciate life. They don't know how precious life is, and so they just because the reason that they throw babies is because they're not ready for it financially. Maybe they might be students, and they had unprotected sex and they got pregnant, and then they couldn't afford to go for an abortion or whatever, so they just throw the baby because they can't afford to raise it.
Oh,
I think
so it's because of finance.
because of finance, because of selfishness is another thing lah, and they're not strong in their faith as well.
And what do you think the fate of the baby will be after their parents reject them, like throw them, dump them, then where will they be left?
I mean, worst case scenario is they die lah, obviously. I mean,
Then
being
it's
thrown
sad,
and
yeah.
then I mean that's the worst case scenario, and if they are lucky maybe someone found them and bring them to an orphanage or whatever, and I mean that's the best case scenario for the baby lah. And even then they would grow up without knowing their parents, and then they might think like nobody loves them, or they grow up without any support whatsoever, any emotional or mental support from a father figure or mother figure. So probably be hard for them lah, and it will increase the amount of maybe unemployability in our country.
So right, like from your religion perspective, right? Like let's say someone in your religion dump their baby, then what do the punishment that they get from your like belief? What is the punishment? Yeah.
I would not say that there's like clear cut punishment per se. I mean, it's sin, and in Christianity, everyone is sinful, everyone makes mistakes, and that we are taught about the 10 Commandments, and one of the commandments is that you shall not murder. So when you're throwing a baby away, you're basically committing a murder. And yeah, it's something that's, if you are a Christian and you're following Christ and you're strong in your faith, you shouldn't be doing something like that in the first place, throwing babies away.
Murdering. Or...
Yeah, and murdering them. That's basically killing them.
So is there any tips from you like to reduce the rate of dumping babies in terms of your religion?
From a religious standpoint, I mean, it's hard because Christianity or religion itself is basically something that you have to accept, you have to want to do for yourself. And maybe I can propose like going for Bible study, going for participate more in church and all that might help counter all these baby throwing cases, because like once you get to know more about God, you know that how to appreciate life, and how because committing murder is in one of the 10 Commandments, and the 10 Commandments are basically like the absolute rules of God. Like you cannot break them under any circumstances, and if you do, then you're basically sinning against God. And I mean, if it's not from a religious point of view, and you're asking me like what we can do to stop the throwing of baby, I think it's like maybe you can't stop people from having unprotected sex, or
True.
you can't stop people from wanting to have sex. So maybe like giving free condoms, or give importance of preventing it. And besides that, there's also like you can give emotional support to the females who are pregnant because of all these issues. They had unprotected sex and then they got pregnant, and the reason that they throw the baby is because they feel shame in their family, because you're underage or you're not married and you have a kid. So it's like, especially in Asian family, we have this taboo on them. And what they can do is maybe like emotional support and like help them, counsel them. If they're already pregnant, so you just help them get through the journey so that they don't throw the baby. Maybe they help them raise it, or
Thank you for this session that you able to understand able to answer the question with Mr. Hugo.
Thank you.
Terima kasih Injek kerana menghadiri sesi temu bual. Izinkan kami memulakan temu bual hari ini. Namakan saya Lai Fan Hao. Saya berasal dari Ipoh. Saya berumur 26 tahun. Saya beragama Buddha dan berbangsa Cina. Saya seorang pelajar dari UOW Malaysia KTU Penang University College. Tujuan temu bual kami ini ialah untuk memahami pandangan masyarakat agama terhadap masalah kehamilan dan pengguguran dalam kalangan remaja. Bolehkah Injek memperkenalkan diri?
Boleh.
Siapakah nama Injek?
Nama saya adalah Ahmad Azmin.
Berapakah umur Injek?
Umur saya ialah 23 tahun.
Apakah kewargaan negara Injek?
Saya warga negara Malaysia.
Okay. Apakah bangsa Injek?
Saya berbangsa India.
Apakah agama Injek?
Agama saya adalah Islam.
Apakah pekerjaan Injek sekarang?
Saya sekarang belajar dekat KTU College.
Saya akan bermula dengan pertanyaan tentang tujuan tajuk kita. Pertama, bolehkah Tuan tanya apakah peranan Injek dalam peranan agama dalam kehidupan seharian Injek?
Baik, pada pendapat saya, peranan agama dalam kehidupan seharian adalah agama boleh menyatukan masyarakat yang bernilai mulia dan bermula dalam kehidupan seharian. Contohnya, agama ajar untuk kita untuk menghormat orang tua, untuk menghormat semua orang.
So next, dari pandangan agama Islam, Injek apakah ajaran kepada Injek dalam menjalani kehidupan seharian?
Lain sekali.
Dari pandangan agama Injek, apakah ajarannya kepada Injek dalam menjalani kehidupan seharian?
Okey, pada pendapat saya, agama mengatakan untuk kita tidak melanggar ajaran yang ditentukan oleh agama. Contohnya, kita perlu menyemai ajaran agama dalam anak kita sejak kecil lagi.
Masalah pengguguran dan membuang bayi dalam kalangan remaja sudah yang lama berlaku, tetapi masalah ini masih berturunan sehingga hari ini. Pada pendapat Injek, apakah faktor pencetusannya masalah pembuangan bayi masa kini?
Baik, pada pendapat saya, pembuangan bayi ini berlaku kerana rakan sebaya. Contohnya orang itu dia tengok rakan dia membuang bayi. So dia pun, orang yang buat pun tidak akan rasa takut untuk membuang bayi. Lainnya macam contoh, ibu bapa tidak memberi ajaran agama yang bagus. Contoh, kalau ibu bapa itu bagi ajaran yang seharusnya untuk anak itu akan tahu garis panduan dalam agamanya. Contoh, membuang bayi dalam ajaran Islam adalah dosa yang sangat besar dan hukuman di akhirat akan menjadi sangat teruk. Dan saya boleh katakan di sekolah, cikgu tidak memberi ajaran agama yang secukupnya.
Bolehkah Anda cuba menggambarkan dan menjelaskan situasi dan nasib seseorang bayi tersebut selepas bayi itu dibuangkan oleh ibu bapa kandungannya pada tempat terbuka dan dibiarkan?
Baik, untuk itu saya berpendapat bayi itu masa dia besar nanti, orang akan pandang hina terhadap bayi itu. Orang akan beritahu, kamu adalah anak haram, kamu lahir daripada satu hubungan yang tidak halal. Contohnya, bayi itu, oleh kerana itu bayi itu masa dia besar dia akan rasa sangat sedih, dia tidak dapat belajar, dia tidak boleh keluar mana-mana, pergi sekolah pun kawan-kawan akan ejek kamu anak yang tidak halal, contohnya macam itulah.
Oke. Jika dilihat dari sudut keagamaan, bolehkah Injek menjelaskan dan menghuraikan peranan atau hukuman agama dalam menyelesaikan isu kemasyarakat ini?
Okey, kalau macam tu saya boleh kata orang yang membuang bayi ini boleh dipenjara. Dan juga orang yang membuang bayi ini boleh juga dimerotan. Kita boleh merotan ibu apa yang membuang bayi dengan tidak bertanggungjawab.
Oke. Bolehkah Injek memberi beberapa petua kepada remaja dari segi agama Injek dalam mencegah atau menjauhi remaja dari sejarah sosial negatif ini?
Okey, petua yang saya boleh bagi adalah untuk remaja. Saya boleh beritahu untuk remaja pergi ke kelas agama-agama yang dianjurkan di sekolah. Mereka perlu mengambil interest dalam, kalau cikgu ajar apa-apa tentang agama, pelajar itu perlu meluaskan ilmu untuk membelajarnya. Saya boleh juga beritahu pelajar itu perlu boleh belajar daripada ibu bapa mereka, bagaimana ibu bapa mereka hidup tanpa membuat kesalahan apa-apa. Dan ibu bapa itu juga boleh melarang anak-anak daripada melihat filem-filem yang tidak senonoh, dan mereka perlu mengawasi mereka ketika mereka keluar daripada rumah. Mereka boleh buat macam dekat mereka main wifi, mereka boleh buat restrict daripada anak menonton video-video yang lucah contohnya. Dan pelajar remaja itu juga harus perlu menyentuhi ajaran-ajaran agama yang ada di Malaysia, contohnya Islam. Dalam agama Islam mereka mengatakan perempuan haruslah bertudung dan memakai pakaian yang panjang-panjang. So pelajar itu boleh ambil contohnya melihat perempuan yang tidak memakai tudung adalah satu dosa contohnya. Begitulah.
Terima kasih Injek dalam sesi temu bual ini. Terima kasih.
Selamat petang, Encik.
Selamat petang.
Terima kasih kerana menghadiri sesi temu bual ini.
Tidak masalah.
Izinkan kami memulakan sesi temu bual dengan Encik. Nama saya ialah Gordoni dan berasal dari Pulau Pinang. Saya berumur 21 dan beragama Buddha dan berbangsa Cina. Saya ialah seorang pelajar dari UOW Malaysia KDU University Penang College. Tujuan temu bual kami ialah untuk memahami pandangan masyarakat agama terhadap masalah kehamilan dan perguruan. Bolehkah Encik memperkenalkan diri?
Ya, nama saya Erwish. Saya berumur 23 tahun. Saya berasal dari Penang dan saya berbangsa India dan agama Hindu. Dan saya pun merupakan pelajar UOW KDU Penang University.
Okey. Soalan yang pertama, boleh tumpang tanya apakah peranan agama dalam kehidupan seharian Encik?
Dalam agama India ni, selalunya mereka katakan kita tidak harus melakukan perkara yang tidak bermanfaat setiap hari. Dan contoh perkara yang tidak bermanfaat tu, contoh membazir masa dengan membuatkan perkara yang haram. Contohnya macam kita merokok atau minum arak tu, semua dia consider macam perkara yang halal. Perkara yang haram.
Soalan yang kedua, dari pandangan agama anda, apakah ajarannya kepada Encik dalam menjalani kehidupan seharian?
Dalam menjalani kehidupan seharian, selalunya berfikir dengan wajar lah. Walaupun nak lakukan apa-apa perkara, so kita harus berfikir dengan wajar lah.
Okey. Soalan yang ketiga, masalah pengguguran dan pembuangan bayi dalam kalangan remaja sudah kian lama berlaku, tetapi masalah itu masih berterusan sehingga hari kini. Pada pendapat anda, apakah faktor pencetusannya masalah pembuangan bayi masa kini?
Okey, dalam faktor pencetusan pembuangan bayi ni, faktor dia ialah kekurangan ajaran moral lah.
Bolehkah Encik bagi contoh
bagaimanakah ajaran kurang moral? Okey, contohnya dalam kuil kan, kalau ada satu tempat tu yang mereka ajar ajaran yang baik macam tu, so dalam kalangan sekarang ni, ibu bapa kebanyakan tidak menghantar anak mereka kepada macam center, kita panggil center lah, center yang ini untuk mendapatkan ajaran moral dari guru-guru di kuil lah. So tu lah.
Okey. Soalan yang keempat, bolehkah anda cuba menggambarkan dan menjelasi situasi dan nasib seseorang bayi tersebut selepas bayi itu dibuangkan oleh ibu bapa kandungnya pada tempat terbuka dan dibiarkan?
Situasi tu ya, apakah
Situasi dan nasib seseorang
bayi, okey.
tersebut.
So situasi tu dia untuk melihat kan dia susah sikit. So nasib bayi tu, kalau tanya saya, dia tidak bernasib baik lah. Dan kalau kau tanya saya, bayi tu akan berasa sedih lah.
Okay. Soalan yang kelima, jika dilihat dari sudut keagamaan, boleh Encik menjelaskan atau menghuraikan peranan hukuman agama dalam menyelesaikan isu kemasyarakatan ini?
Okey, kebanyakan kes yang berlaku ni, satu cara untuk menyelesaikan masalah ini ialah menghantar pasangan yang involved dalam itu pembuangan bayi itu kepada pusat kaunseling.
Feel. Okay.
Ya.
Soalan yang terakhir, boleh Encik memberikan beberapa petua kepada remaja dan segi agama Encik dalam mencegah atau menjauhi remaja dari segala gejala sosial negatif ini?
Okey, untuk menjauhi gejala sosial ni, okey, remaja sekarang macam tadi saya katakan, dia harus berfikiran matang. So kalau dia berfikir matang, dia dapat mengetahui apa yang perlu dielakkan dan perbuatan apa yang perlu dijauhi. So itu jawapan saya lah.
Okey, terima kasih Encik kerana
Sama-sama.
datang sesi temu bual ini.